Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Together we can, inshallah. There are over 17.5 million orphans and vulnerable children in Nigeria. 11 million out of school, and the northern part of the country accounts for 90% of this figure. That is 9.9 million. This out-of-school cases is one of the factors responsible for insurgency today, especially in the northeastern part of Nigeria. Since 2009, insurgents have carried out attacks across the north and central regions of the country, with most of its violent occurrences concentrated in the northeast region of the country. This has inadvertently led to a huge humanitarian crisis.
Over a year. They are not new grades. It's over a year. Yes, these are the grades. It took place over a year, and most of them is something that happened. Maybe if somebody came with a bullet wound from the bush, somebody came malnourished from the bush, somebody came dehydrated, and before he could receive treatment, died.
The attacks have left the region completely devastated, especially the learning institutions, causing a decline in educational pursuits, especially for the teeming Muslim populace. These educational challenges and potential future threats of increasing number of out-of-school cases prompted One Ummah to initiate the scholarship initiative for the less privileged. The main objective of this initiative is to reposition the mental state, inspire self-confidence, and nurture the orphans and vulnerable children, especially the victims of the insurgency, to the path of greatness by providing them with the beneficial and qualitative education. The SILP package for recipients includes feeding schemes, provision of basic materials such as clothing, shoes, toiletries, etc. Mentorship and trauma counseling, and payment of school fees for the entire duration of the child's education. On Saturday, 13th February 2016, a 5-man delegation representing One Ummah visited the city of Maiduguri, Borno State, to interact with the first 101 children it hoped to sponsor under its scholarship initiative for the less privileged, which was launched with a donation of 5 million naira given by Media Trust, targeted mainly orphaned and indigent children who had been adversely affected by the Boko Haram insurgency. The event took place at one of the schools, Mairi Islamic School, located at Mairi Ward, Maiduguri, with all the children present as well as representatives of some of the schools that were proposed to partner with One Ummah in the scholarship scheme. That is 4 schools in total. During the interaction, bags were distributed to each child, with each bag containing exercise books and other relevant writing materials. On 22nd of September 2016, One Ummah began its second phase of the SILP program and expanded to Yola, Adamawa, and the capital FCT.
What do you want to be when you finish your education?
I want to be a medical doctor.
Do you know the organization that is taking care of your education?
Yes, One Ummah.
One Ummah?
Yes.
Oh, good, mashallah. So what do you want to be?
Nurses.
You want to be a nurse? Mashallah. May Allah make it possible. This congregation point for our scholarship program initiative for less privileged. That's the Project Sleep. We intend to meet the students today, check how they are doing in terms of academics and Quranic knowledge that has been impacted upon them, motivate them, and have this kind of dialogue with them, how the program is going. Some of them are in the cadre of the nursery school, primary school up to primary 6, and we have some in the junior secondary, inshallah.
إخواني المستفيدين بالمنحة الدراسية لوحدة الأمة.
It's my pleasure to extend a cheerful thanks to the members of One Ummah because One Ummah is unpredictable in my life. Thank you One Ummah for entering to my life. A pupil of Al-Hidayah Islamic, I would like to take this great opportunity to deliver big thanks to One Ummah impacting my life and the importance of knowledge and opportunity. A single conversation across the table with a wise man is what a month of book. I'm lucky such a strong preparation with opportunity. Thanks for giving me the essential of life, which is time. Thanks.
We are hopeless when One Ummah gave us up. We were down when One Ummah lifted us up.
Currently, there are about 360 silk recipients in schools being sponsored directly by One Ummah and other 20 recipients in a collaboration with Feed the Needy Foundation, giving a total of 380 children. The initiative is intended to have more than 1,000 recipients in the next 5 years, inshallah.
Alhaji said that it's like a drop of what you are doing is like a drop in the ocean. Yes, for a journey of 1,000,000 miles starts with a step. So if everyone could do a little will go a long way.
You might be seated watching comfortably on the screens the life of these children whose current life challenges is trying to write off their right to be a better life. But they are not asking us to give them the world. They are not asking us for the big luxuries of life. All they want is hope, something resourceful and brighten their seemingly uncertain future. They want our love to wipe away their tears of having no one to call parents. They want our care to guide and protect them from the temptations of going into crimes to survive. They want to be part of our society. They want opportunity to manifest their greatness. They want education. But how can we ignore this call? The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "The likeness of the believers in their mutual love, mercy and compassion is that of the body. When one part of it is in pain, the rest of the body joins it in restlessness and fever." And he went on to say in another narration that, "Whosoever does not show mercy to people, Allah will not show mercy to him." In reality, are we driven by the concern for one another, or have we become a self-centered people? This sensation we call life will come to an end. Our bodies will rot, our valuables recollected, and our deeds, all that will remain. Death constantly surrounds us. Still, it seems so distant from our everyday reality. We live in a world on the verge of collapse. Our collective struggle to make the world a better place for each other is the brighter solution to revive the world from collapsing. Indifference will never be the answer. It will destroy every possible solution. If we all look at our innermost desire, we will see our dreams are not so different. We share a common goal called happiness. The human race survived not because we worked individually, but because we worked together. Together we can get the orphans and the vulnerable children back to school. Together we can build a better world where everyone has equal right to dream and aspire. We can. Together we can, inshallah.
قلبه عشق ولا ثاني لكن عشقي في الورى ذكري وقرآني هو سلوتي في وحدتي هو ملجئي في وحشتي يا